Capricorn, it's no coincidence that you are watching this just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. Trust there is a message here for you. Now, if you're a regular, welcome back, Capricorn. Great to have you here for another reading. And if you're a newbie, welcome. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Looking forward to bringing you through this message. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from, Cappy. I would love to hear. And please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe. That is the single most energy exchange that keeps the lights on and the tarot readings flowing around here. So I'd be super grateful. All right, framing up with a couple of oracles, Cappy. I got Liberation, number 34, Transformation, number 38. So this is very much Judgment energy, and this is very much the death energy in the tarot, which can talk about like release to rebirth, letting go, to liberate, shedding old skins, or leaving behind people, places, situations, work, whatever. Could be many different things that has held you back or is not serving you or not growing. Sometimes with the judgment vibes of liberation coming through, we have a wake-up call, an awakening, a bit of a divine reckoning, right? That is the catalyst for great change. But I see, the balance here, moving into a greater sense of balance. All right, let's keep going. It feels quite intense. Just going to say that. It's a big energy. We're in big astrological times where really things are shaking up. So let's keep going. I'm going to work with the Divine Initiation Oracle and the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. And I'll link these beauties down below if you'd like to add them to your collection. If at any time you'd like to explore a personal reading or healing, I'll link you to wildlotustarot.com, my website. And if you'd like some other readings, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm very active and interactive over there with different daily content. All right, Divine Initiation. Notice that karmic clearing is at the bottom of the deck here. So whatever you're going through, it's the initiation into your new cycle, your new way of being. Now, recently, on the 31st of March, we had the solar eclipse in Aries and we had Neptune move into Aries. Now, why is this significant? It doesn't matter if you're in Aries or not. This is apparently when we all got our new karmic contracts. And what that's going to mean is that there's going to be a lot of change. Where we have completed karmic contracts, that's what's being left behind. And then new people, situations, experiences will come into our lives for us to fulfill the new. So I just get the feeling that you're somewhere in the middle, in the bardo, in the state between places, or state between situations, the state between your next cycle, and that is it's your divine initiation into the new. So let's keep going. So very intense energy. It feels a bit High Priestess and Magician vibes, which of course is transformation. Oh my goodness, I've got the Death card. There's my censorship crystal just going on there. High Scorpio energy, which is the digging through the fears to the rebirth. We see the serpent, the Kundalini awakening here. And it reminds me of I don't know how to pronounce it, the Ouroboros symbol, where it's like the snake eating its tail, right? Where we're just always cycling somewhere in our wheel of life, somewhere between birth, life, death, bardo, rebirth. So it's all cycles, but I feel that you are very much coming out of a void, a bardo, and coming into your next cycle here. Big. All right. 5 of Wands. And for some of you, there's feels like an unproductive or conflicted energy around with the 5 of Wands. I mean, 5s are points of change. I mean, this could have been what led to, the transformation, is knowing that things aren't really working or aren't really coming back together. And when we hit that place in our life, it's really the indication to do something differently. We either grow through it and transform, or we leave it and find the new situation that we can transform with. Because not everyone that we're working with, whether it's employers or partners, wants to ascend, wants to fulfill their karmic contracts, because we have free will. we've got the Four of Wands. Yeah, wow. This is the most stable energy in the tarot, and we see the triangle of stability here. So you're actually being led to greater stability and security, but it's going to be through the vehicle of what feels unstable AF, right? It's almost like the tower has to fall for you to be able to lay a firm concrete slab. And you might be going, universe, I asked you for stability, security, abundance, happiness, joy, and you've bought me the tower. You've bought me everything but that. But what if that had to happen in order for your divine initiation into the Four of Wands, which is all of the health, wealth, vitality, abundance, like it's all of the good stuff. We see 11 here, and if you're seeing that number, or if it's ramping up right now, Capricorn, that's the universe trying to get your attention. Like that is also an awakening. It's saying, hey, Capricorn, you know what? Maybe you need to pull down the tower, or maybe it's happening around you, but you're trying to re-engage with that energy that's just not meant for you anymore. Oh my gosh, wands, wands, wands. So the wands is action. It is time for action. This is my sustained struggle card. 9 months, 9 years. Now, 9 years is what I'm really feeling, because collectively we're in a number 9 year in terms of the numerology, and this is the year that we will go through it. Like I said, it's the sliding doors, endings that are beginnings. It's happening on the world stage, it's happening individually. I know so many people that are going through huge things right now, myself included, and like this is that energy, but it's trusting the process. So some kind of 9 year cycle or struggle comes to an end. You're being liberated in transformation towards your divine initiation into the new, but at this stage it might feel like you're either in the tower, or the tower's shaking or falling, or that has happened and you're in the bardo, the dark night of the soul. Dark night of the sword, I was going to say, but that means clarity is coming. Clarity and victory and breakthrough is the next stage. Capricorn, this is most likely your energy, King of Pentacles in its most mature form. So you're being told that you're growing, you're evolving, you're maturing. And you know how we talked about wanting stability? The King of Pentacles is like the most stable energy. I also feel May, right? May is a big one. March and April was like an astrological shake-up, a karmic clearing, a revolution. And May is when we see things start to re-stabilize, like the ground settling. We're coming out of that rubble. And yeah, I think that's going to be pivotal for you. And then the moving on, Six of Swords, the transition to peace, to harmony, to the new. I see the 2 lots of Three of Swords. This tower might have involved 2 life areas, like money and work, or a relationship ending that also impacted the place you live, like having to move. Like it's huge. It's huge. It's profound. Oh my goodness. Right. Let's make the spread. I've got another Taurus energy here. I mean, King of Pentacles can be Capricorn or Taurus. Hierophant is the major arcana of Taurus. You might be dealing with one. And the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is generally a walk away point from something that's become very stressful or tense. It's the point of change. It's the catalyst. This is also number 5 in the major arcana. So again, I come back to the 5th month. I think May is really pivotal. But the Hierophant is really reviewing some kind of profound commitment or contract. You have gone through some kind of spiritual growth or evolution. Or you're leveling up. The universe is like trying to pull you up, Capricorn, to your next level. This is the divine initiation. It feels horrific, I know, at times, or it could feel like you've been through something really inhumane, you know, like especially 2024 coming into the first part of 2025 was like that. But we see things settling down now. Yeah, the Hierophant, like I said, you are leveling up, you are ascending. You might still be in that void right now, but you have to trust that the rebalancing, the divine redirection is happening, okay? And I think May is when things really come back together and rethread for you. So Capricorn, I'm going to leave it here. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like to follow up with a personal reading or healing, you can follow the first link down below to wildlotustarot.com, my website. Check me out on socials, Instagram and TikTok, if you would like different daily readings. Please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe, and maybe check out your 2025 yearly tarot reading. I'm linking it here on screen because that might give you, like, have a good look at May and also the months around and beyond that. I'm sending you so much love and magic, Capricorn. Do take care. Bye for now.